You are probably here because you want that perfect, fall-off-the-bone rotisserie chicken, but your current setup just leaves you with unevenly cooked, dry disappointment. Let's fix that today. I am going to walk you through exactly what works, what completely fails, and which one actually surprised me the most. And trust me, the #1 spot is completely unexpected. 5. Napoleon Prestige RSIB. I had really high expectations for this one. I mean, you look at the price tag and you expect absolute perfection. It is a massive grill, completely stainless steel, and it looks like a literal spaceship sitting on the patio. Here is what matters with the Napoleon. It features an infrared rear burner dedicated entirely to the rotisserie. When I threw a 4-pound chicken on there, the heat output was undeniable. It sears the outside incredibly fast. But, well, here's the problem. It's almost too aggressive. I found myself constantly messing with the dials, trying to keep the skin from charring before the inside was fully cooked. Then there's the motor itself. You know, when you're slow roasting a beautiful piece of meat, you kind of want a peaceful backyard experience. The Napoleon motor has this persistent, annoying hum. It's not deafening, but it's definitely there, just buzzing away in the background. For something this expensive, I honestly expected dead silence. Let me explain the spit rod situation. It's heavy, sure, it can handle a decent amount of weight without bowing in the middle, but the forks they give you to secure the meat are just awkwardly designed. I spent way too much time trying to get a standard pork roast balanced properly. It felt like wrestling just to get the meat stabilized. 4. Weber Summit E470. Everybody knows Weber. They are the classic backyard staple, so I naturally assumed their high-end rotisserie setup would be a home run. Unfortunately, it really missed the mark in a few annoying ways. The most marketed feature here is the tuck-away rotisserie motor. It literally flips down and hides inside the side table when you're not using it. That sounds amazing, right? Well, in practice, it is incredibly flimsy. After just 3 uses, the folding mechanism started getting stiff and felt like it was going to snap if I forced it. Here's what matters when you're actually cooking on the Weber. The infrared burner does a decent job, but the heat distribution is frustratingly uneven. I had a beautiful prime rib spinning on there, and I noticed the left side was getting entirely too dark, while the right side was barely browning. I had to stop the motor, adjust the meat, and restart the whole process. Let me explain the cleanup process because it is a nightmare. The way the drip pan sits directly under the spit means any slight breeze blows grease everywhere inside the firebox. I spent more time scraping burnt fat off the flavorizer bars than I actually did eating the meal. It's just not thought out well for heavy, messy cuts of meat. The Weber cooks decent food if you hover over it the entire time, but for this kind of money, I do not want to babysit my rotisserie. Broil King Regal S590 Pro. Now we are getting to the good stuff. Honestly, this is where the frustration stops and the actual fun of rotisserie cooking begins. I was immediately impressed with how they approached the design here. Unlike the first two, Broil King uses a stainless steel tube burner for the rear rotisserie instead of an exposed infrared panel. You know, at first I thought this was a downgrade, but let me tell you, it provides a much softer, more forgiving heat. You get that perfect slow rendering of fat without the constant fear of burning the outside of your chicken. The motor and spit rod on this thing are absolute beasts. I mean, I loaded this up with a massive turkey and the motor did not even flinch. There is no struggling sound, no annoying humming. It just smoothly and quietly rotates exactly how it is supposed to. Let me explain the balancing forks. They are perfectly angled. I pushed them into the bird once, tightened the screws, and the meat did not shift a single millimeter during the entire 2-hour cook. That kind of stability is exactly what you want when you are spinning heavy food over an open flame. It is just a genuinely great cooking experience. It forgives your mistakes, the heat is wonderfully consistent, and the hardware actually feels like it was designed by someone who cooks. It's a massive step up from the previous 2 options. 2. Captiva designs 6-burner propane gas barbecue grill. I honestly did not expect much from this one going in. It is a massive unit, and sometimes brands focus too much on size and forget about the actual details. But wow, I was completely wrong. Here's what matters with the Captiva. The sheer space you have to work with is incredible. You are not cramming a tiny chicken onto a crowded spit. You could legitimately roast 2 full-size chickens side by side on this thing with room to spare. The rotation is flawlessly smooth, which means every single inch of the meat gets kissed by the flame evenly. You know, the heat control on this grill is probably the most responsive I have tested. When you dial it down, the temperature drops almost instantly. When you need a quick blast of heat to crisp up the skin right at the end of the cook, it delivers a massive wave of power without any delay. Let me explain the heavy-duty nature of this setup. The spit rod is thick and unbending. Even with an incredibly heavy load of meat, there was 0 sag in the middle. The motor handles the weight with absolute ease. You can physically feel the quality when you pick up the hardware. The Captiva gives you a premium, massive-scale rotisserie experience that just works out of the box. It is powerful, it is spacious, and it makes you look like an absolute professional in your backyard. Ronco 5500 series. I know what you're thinking. Wait, a countertop rotisserie over massive outdoor gas grills? Yes, let me explain exactly why this absolute legend takes the top spot. You know, those big gas grills try to do 20 different things at once. The Ronco does exactly one thing, and it does it better than anything else on the market. I put a standard chicken in this machine, closed the glass door, and walked away. No adjusting dials, no fighting the wind, no babysitting. Here's what matters. The rotation speed is perfectly synchronized with the heating element. It creates this beautiful self-basting process where the juices roll entirely around the meat before dripping down. I mean, the skin comes out so incredibly crispy and golden every single time, while the inside remains dripping with moisture. Let me explain the convenience factor. When you're done cooking, the non-stick parts literally just slide right into the dishwasher. There's no scraping a massive greasy firebox in the dark. It fits under your kitchen cabinets. It runs quietly, and the glass door lets you watch the entire beautiful process happen right on your counter. The Ronco is the undisputed king. It takes all the stress, all the weather variables, and all the guesswork completely out of the equation. If you want the best rotisserie food of your life with absolutely 0 headache, this is the only one you should be buying. Final thought. That's all for today, folks.